Hey yo, hey yo. Today I'm gonna be ranking the top 5 RBA teams. Let me just put this in here. There. Alright. Let me get into practice now. You might have noticed the update where Jokes, I guess he's paying attention to more play now players. If he's gonna add lore, he better like change their badges. Some. I don't know, as you can see by this list right here, Jokes actually cares about RBA 3 play now. And I never really thought he would care at all, but whatever. Anyways, today I'm going to rank in the top 5 RBA teams. Probably you can see right here, like, the Bulls look so much different because they don't have Luis Anderson or John Miller or Paul Smith. Now when we're breaking down the top 5 teams, I'm also going to show off the worst team. Also say, you know, why I chose where they are, why I didn't include this or that, and well, let's get started. I only discovered of this update like maybe a day ago, so like a day after it was released. So I thought, I haven't done a lot of episodes of the NRBO Insight Show, so why not do it now? And I've compromised the list, the top 5 RBA teams. Coming in at number 5, we have the Vancouver Wolves, consisting of Darren Vaughn, Luis Anderson, Victor Moses, Jeremy Bradley, and Anthony Scott. Now, why I think they're number 5 over some other teams? Because before, they barely had, they had 1 shooter. Now they have 2. And simply, their team overall-wise are looking better. The defense did go down by losing O.J. Steele, but I just feel like these new additions fit rather well with the team that they've built, you know? And I really think that the Wolves are underrated, and I feel like they deserve to be in the number 5 spot. Their point guard is goated, their shooting guard is mad underrated. Like, this shooting shot creator with Diamond Acrobat, bro, he may only be a 77 overall, but when he was on the Bulls, everybody wanted Mike Johnson. But I always saw Luis Anderson go off. Yeah, I see Mike Johnson is putting up like 70 points. But then there'd be I've seen Luis Anderson's put up 30, 35, 40. I even saw Luis Anderson put up 52. He's mad underrated. I think this is just a great addition for the Wolves. As for the other players, the point guard, I've never really been attached to this point guard, considering that I have a true shot creator with Gold Acrobat, and it's a lower overall than this man. But Silver Acros can actually do a lot more than you realize. Now for the small forward, Victor Moses. Now the one thing I would question about the small forward is why he has bronze rebounder if he's a true shooter. And how come he can't shoot threes very well if it's a, shooter? The power forward is always going to be as good, and the center is White Shack, so if you know, you know. Anyways, coming in at number 4 are the Tucson Rebels. Now, with their new additions, this team is mad underrated. First of all, they have the best defensive point guard in the league, with Donovan Bailey. Now, before the update, Donovan Bailey was goated. I'd see guys getting like double-digit steals with this man because he has silver pickpocket. And if you're a guard defender with pickpocket, you're gonna poke the ball loose a lot, like a lot. Now after the update, you don't get as much pokes with him, but still a very good defensive player, and in my opinion, he will best defensive point guard. Now for the shooting guard, Sam Park, he's always as good as he'll ever be, like a true shooter who could pretty much shoot from half court. Not gonna get much better than that. Just, can you imagine though, Sam Parker being on a good team, a team with competent players? I mean, now his team is underrated. Yeah, yes, they don't have anyone over 80 overall, but the team is so well balanced. You know, a defensive point guard, a god shooter. Small forward, John Miller is an underrated player because he can dribble, shoot, lay, just do so many things that other people I don't think realize. The true stretch isn't. I've seen he's really inconsistent with his threes. Like maybe on the wings, you'll get like a 61, like right here. Like I'll give you an example. So here I am with D'Angelo Summers. He has broad sharpshooter, but when I'm shooting from right here, 82. But if you're just timed ever so late, like maybe from right here, it's only a 75. That worries me a little bit, especially from right here. It's only an 82, considering the fact that he has sharpshooter. 70. That's kind of a yikes. His shooting is just inconsistent. Now for the center, has the best, pretty sure, and I'm just gonna check right now. He has the best block rating in the game with a 97 block. Not to mention that he also has bronze canceller. If you were to pick your DPOI or your first team all RBA center, this would be the guy. Just goated on the defensive end, can also do some stuff on offense like dunk, can lay, shoot twos. Yeah, this man can shoot twos. 78. This man can shoot twos. 6'6". Dang. I think that considering the talent on the team and the roster they have, this is a very well-balanced team. They have defense and shooting. And I feel like that's pretty good. Coming in at number 3, I have the Harlem Jazz. Pretty sure that's 13. Now, the point guard, good as ever. Speedy, can shoot, can pretty much do everything on offense. His defense is a question mark because he is a set. Oh wow, his defense is actually not bad. 75 shot contest, 76 lateral. It's actually not bad. I actually did not realize. Shoot threes. Now, he might green two. I don't think he green twos. Tier, lay. He even dunks. This man's got the sickest dunk package. With the 360, which in my opinion, best dunk package ever. The shooting guard, shooting shot creator. Now this is my favorite build in the game, so I might be a little bit biased. But bro, it is mad underrated. Gold acrobat, silver sharpshooter. This man's underrated. Shoot, lay, dunk a little bit. Acro, this man's ISO, if used correctly, because it's legendary. Don't sleep on your shooting shot creators, people. The small forward, so the previous small forward was a shooter, now this one's a slashing playmaker. I don't know why they would trade for this man. They needed that shooting and they traded away to shooter. Might be better yeah, sure they're better overall wise, but I would value a true shooter over a slashing playmaker. Regardless of, because I tend to value shooters more than slashers. This man gets 65 threes though, which is, in my opinion, not that bad. Look, from 3, 79. This man can shoot threes. I'd rather have the other guy, but he can shoot a little bit, so Have him props for that. Now the power forward, shooting post scorer, Corin Welsh. Gold post shot specialist, bronze inside specialist. I don't think most people realize that with shooting post scorers, they can, well, you know, shoot. Especially with the new update and, you know, shooters and guards being able, shooting being buffed. This man can 86 threes from the corner, 81. Bang. Now post fades and post hooks aren't as good as they used to be. If I was only at 56, I made it 56. Alright, we're not going to talk about that. Especially with post hooks being able to contest more easily. Post fades not as good. The shooting part is really valuable to a team. 75. Now the center, other than Paul Smith, this guy is one of the best defensive centers, like, ever. Like, do you see these badges? Gold cancer, gold post, and gold post anchor. Bro, those are some goated badges, not gonna lie. And if you see 98 block rating, 99 rebound, 94 shot contest. Defensive god. Dunk, shooting twos.
There he is. There he is.
I'm live streaming right now. Shut up.
What are you streaming?
Top 5 RBA teams on my show.
This nigga.
Anyways, that's why I put Jazz number 3. Number 2. Number 2 are the Wildcats. Wildcats before were kind of like, eh. And now, they're good. Everyone on this team can shoot threes. Yes, even the point guard, shot creating playmaker. So 55 right there. Time. 71. Flash. Point guard is kind of like a discount Mike Johnson. Acro, lays, you know, all that. Shooting guard, slashing shooter. Again, shooting, very valuable piece to any team. Gold, side specialist, gold quick handles, silver tier. Kind of underrated, especially its dunking. 79 driving dunk. Which means it can dunk over 15 to 20 contest. Now, if it had posterizer, this man would be real good. Like, maybe replace quick handles with posterizer. This man would be a lot better. But for now, valuable, but not necessarily one of the better players on the team. Oh, small forward. Oh man, this guy. I don't even know, where do I start? The fact that this man can shoot threes. It can moving three. Acro, lay, dunk. This man can do everything. ISOs are legendary. Dribble moves. Power to pick. A player that I'd want 1v1 with, do a 1v1, I would pick this guy. Not because he's a 94 overall, but just because he's a legendary player. The power forward, in my opinion, is underrated. Because 67 overall, true stretch that can dribble. It's kind of fire, not gonna lie. Shooting is really good for a 67 overall stretch. Pretty sure I think it can green threes. Maybe like right. Yeah, it can green threes. Can dribble, play. Even its dunking is kinda goated. Now the center, what most people don't realize, and I get kind of angry for this, that this man can shoot threes. He's a shooting post scorer. Why do you not shoot threes with him? I don't get it. Shoot 81 threes. And I see a lot of people use this man. All they do is abuse its silver posterizer. I never see them take any. I see them take some of them take twos. I never see anyone take threes. That is until today. Some man dropped 5 threes because he had the right idea. He knows this man can shoot. Come on now. You're gonna be a shooting post scorer. Then shoot threes. For God's sake. Now the number 1 team in the RBA is by far the Houston Heat. With some of the trades that Jokes added to this team, I'm just thinking, oh my gosh, the Heat are amazing. Could we just start with the fact they have 480 overalls. Point guard, 81 overall. Shooting guard, 81 overall. Power forward, 86 overall. Center, 81 overall. And all of them are good. Even though small forward, Jordan Swan's a defending slasher. His dunking is legendary. Can shoot a little bit. Point guard, most underappreciated point guards ever. Shooting guard, again, I like my shooting shot creators. This is the best shooting shot creator in the game. The small forward. Defense is legendary. Layups, tiers, just anything inside the paint. This man, correct me if I'm wrong, he has a 90 driving dunk and a 95 standing dunk. That is, he could dunk over people pretty much. He can green any type of dunk if he's wide open. So I see a lot of people use this guy and they're dunking over 5 people. And he makes a dunk so they're not even bills. I'm thinking to myself, what? This man's dunking is coded. And this man can even 64 3-pointers. Don't get me started on the power forward. Slashing defender. Before slashing defender was kind of but after the update, considering that post scorers are nerfed, slashing defender is all of a sudden looking good. Especially since buff dunks. It's like someone says if a slash defender was made for it. Newsflash. This man can shoot mids. Go to dunking. And at one spot, can 63s. Now the center, the best, one of the more better centers, 81 overall, diamond lockdown. But one badge that I really don't get is a center true defender, 81 overall, with silver bullet pass. Like, excuse me? It's kind of random. So pretty much the only good badge for this man. This guy could be so much better if his badges were just better. Like, if I were an 81 overall center true defender, I would have like diamond lockdown. I would put on cancer. I would put on intimidator. And this, if Jokes did that, this man would be so much better. But he doesn't. And it's just kind of tough. This is kind of tough, man. Anyways, those are my top 5 RBA teams. Now, I'm also going to be ranking the worst RBA team is the Lakeland Hawks. Man, what happened to this team? They used to be good with Bill Francis and the stretch, but now they're just bad. Their best player is a 77 overall shooting playmaker, who's, don't get me wrong, he's good, but 77 overall as your best player. That's a yikes. Like, at least the Rebels have a person who's goated and he could do a lot of good stuff. I don't even know what to think about Hawks anymore. Yes, their power forward is goated with its defense and shooting, but they're just not good anymore. If you're gonna pick this team, people are gonna hate you for that because they're bad. Now, honorable mention would be the Aviators. Because they're pretty much the same team, only they now have a shooter instead of a defending playmaker. Which is good. I like that. But I just think that, despite its changes, I wouldn't really rank them in my top 5, in my opinion. Another honorable mention would be the Kings, who now, they were looking kind of F before, but now with a goated true playmaker and a legendary center, kind of good, but I wouldn't rank them ahead of my top 5. Anyways, that is my top 5 RBA teams. Let me know in the comments what you would have ranked, and I'll see you.